Hi, it's Jonathan here at Sounds Visual Music, and this is just a very quick video to show you one of the things that we do here, which is we do re-recordings, mock-ups of well-known classical pieces of music that are in the public domain. And the latest one that we've been doing is Elgar's Pomp and Circumstance No. 1. We just recorded the very nostalgic English sort of sounding patriotic trio section from that, the tune I'm sure you'll be familiar with. And I thought I'd just make a little video just to show how we go about that using some real instruments and also orchestral samples to put it all together. Okay, so the first thing that I would need to do would be to get a copy of the full orchestral score, and to go through that and see which instruments are going to be required, and then to load up orchestral samples of those instruments into a sequencer like we have here in Logic, so that we could then record each individual instrument performance and piece the whole work together. So it's a fairly standard full orchestral template we've got here. Right at the top we've got some piccolo, and then coming down, flutes, oboe, bassoons, bassoon twos, and then we've got some contrabassoons, and then the French horns, which take the tune with the strings. So these French horns samples are from a library called Cinematic Studio Brass, as are the other brass sections we've got here, which is some trumpet and trombones, and then right at the bottom, tuba. And at the beginning of this trio, the strings and the French horn have the theme. And then there's this lovely moment towards the end of the sort of first outing of that theme when all the brass section just make their first sort of entrance just here. It's a lovely little moment. Just here. Now, the original Elgar score has two harps, but I'm just using the one here. Then we have the standard orchestral string sections, including the first violins here. Now, this sample library has a really lovely, smooth legato feel, and you have the option when jumping up or down an interval of adding some portamento, so you can effectively and sort of realistically slide up or down to a note. So here it is without, and then with portamento. Which is a really nice effect. So carrying on down, we have the second violins, violas and cellos, double basses, and then at the bottom here we've got the percussion, timpani, snare, big bass drum, and some crashing cymbals. So I would go through each instrument and just play each part, and then I would go into each part and do some fine tuning of the actual recorded part that I'd made, changing the volumes, which samples were fired, etc. Just all the time trying to make it sound as real as possible. And then to add more realism, what I'm doing here is I'm adding some live violin parts to blend with the orchestral samples. And here's a little video clip of the recording session for that. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks very much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.